Let's see how things are turning out. Is it working? Please say yes it is. I think it is. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back. Just trying to get these last little bits sorted out, get this mini screen working. And we should be good to go. No, there we goes. It's not working, no! Right, so how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all well, so let's go ahead and see Jello all in the chat. And then we'll go ahead and grab our links, which is there. So there's the links. So why don't you come say hi Spoon while you wait and check out the links itself. And we should be good enough to go. So, oh, there it is. Mini screen, are you working? Yay! Right, so yes, the mini screen's working, so that's good. We're all ready to go. So we should be good enough there. Yep. So yeah, why don't you come say hi Spoon in the chat and we can get going. So while you're waiting, we have our Discord where you can come and have a chat with us and everything else. You can have a look at the photos and things we've got going. So links there to loads of videos and everything else. We also have. I didn't put links out, did I? No. So let's go ahead and put links out again. Oh, links. So yeah, there you go. Well, recognise command. Let's try that again then. There we go. Links are now working. So why don't you come join us on our Facebook where you can have a chance to have a chat with us there, see what's going on, and get things cracking off that way. We also have our link there to the Fiverr store where you can go ahead and purchase merchandise. We have a link for our Instagram, so come join us on Instagram, click on the photos and there'll be links there to videos, playlists. We have our main Twitch account, so you come join us here on live on Twitch where we are doing all our live streams, and then we obviously transfer it over to the YouTube channel. We are doing a competition of 200. As soon as we hit 200, there's a box of goodies for the winner, and there is a gift card that they can select from the ones we have and go from there. We also have a Twitter account, so yes, head over to Twitter, hit that retweet, and you'll always get a shout out live on here in the live stream. We have our YouTube family friendly account where we play Minecraft. We also play Lego games and things like that. There are some games coming up very soon. I'm just waiting for some people to get back to me again. Just waiting on 2 more people and then we have a group to go. We have our YouTube account where we are doing this Hachette build of the Decent Dolls house. Also from Hachette we're doing the Eddie Stobar and the Titanic. On top of that we have our contacts over at Legoland where they've given us some creator stuff. They've given us Lego City stuff, Legoland exclusives, and the Ecto 1. We've got a few more things going on. Yes, the little Yoda that they sent, that's actually come back to them because they already know they've got one, so it's pointless doing another one for them. So they've kindly asked for that to be returned to them, so that's on the way back to them. So thank you very much, Legoland, for our items. We've also done the Muppets, and we had Pumpkin Patch. Still waiting for the replacement bricks, but they should be here soon. I think that is it. Hi there, Roy, how you doing? That's where I went wrong. Too many bits in it. Hi there, Claire, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right now, let's head over to Twitter and grab those retweets because we are now a bit behind. Oh, right, so here we go. On Twitter, we have some retweets. So, in first we have Roy, in second we have Wabbit, and in third we have Claire. Thank you very much, you three, for being a top 3 retweeters. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. And now it's time to play catch up with this issue that we had replaced. So, here we go. So, yeah, believe it or not, it only took a week for them to get this out to us, which isn't too bad. And when I done the live stream of the opening and then complained about it, done all the other ones, and this actually turned up. It's actually been sitting on the side for a couple of days because we've had a few things to sort out. So in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Come on. Yay! So I've had to strip it down and bits like, because we did have the walls here and other bits here, but we need to fit this part now. Yes, all this has now been glued together, so we've got to now carry on from here. So we're going to get our trusted blade out, and yeah, again, make sure you're a grown up or competent person to use this. And we are going to get a little bit of blade out, block it off, and then we're going to use the saying away from the front towards the chum. And we're going to cut in there nice and gently, get a nice little bit of opening. And we're just going to slice it across and then put the blade away. So we won't need that anymore, I don't think. Right, now we are getting our replacement issue out. Our lovely love letter, and go over there with the rest of it. And 37, and the eyelets are okay, so that can go straight into the ring binder straight afterwards. However, it's actually working today, so she's managed to sort it out. She's doing 2 things at once. She's working and seeing family. Okay, so that can go in the bin. Making the microphone there. And we looks like we've got a little build here to do, some carrots and a wheelbarrow. And box of bits. So right, what it's like us to do, let's go in and do the book first. So here we go. So that's what we're supposed to end up with at the end. And then next issue will be 42, I think it is, which is only one little thing, and we'll do a massive glue up as well. Next issue we've already covered 38 and done that, so we are dealing with Winnie the Pooh's wheelbarrow and some carrots. And then we obviously got this little section here to put together. I think it's going to be quite easy to put the wheelbarrow together. It looks like it. If there is any issues where we're missing pieces or anything, we'll just open up the other packet and use that. Because Hachette said that they do not want it back because obviously the eyelet's damaged, they can't forward it onto anyone else. So we can carry on from there. And then we just put all this in, glue it up, get it in place, and we should be good to go. Yeah, it looks like it all just slots together. Peter Pan, yes, I've watched that many times before. Let's see, Rabbit's a wheelbarrow, yes, which is from Winnie the Pooh. And Wabbit will like Wabbit's wheelbarrow. And then obviously it tells us what's coming in the next issue, so we'll put that to one side a minute. And then we'll dive on in and we'll get the build together first. So we can move it to one side and then I'll do the wheelbarrow. It'll be nice and simple. And there is the build bit. That is now empty. Yes, it is. I'll do this pane. Wait a minute. So I've got some nice pieces there. We'll try fit it and then we'll glue it up and go from there. Hopefully tonight I can do the other part of Doll's House. If not, it'll be tomorrow. No, it won't be tomorrow because I've got a meeting. It'll be first thing on Monday. I'll do it. So we have 4 pieces. That looks pretty good. Obviously we have a piece of wall which obviously fits in this part here. And we just slot that in. It seems to line up quite nicely. And then that should just go in there. Oh, very tight fit. That sits in there. Lovely. Oh, yeah, that sits in there just like so. So we have 2 more panels here. That one's got some little movements in, so that must go in there. That way around. Because you've got obviously a shallow groove and a big groove here, and then obviously that just slots in together, just there. So then that must go. No, it doesn't go that way. Let's go that way. Try and marry it up. There we go. Slots in there just like that. And a tight squeeze. There we go. There's a tight squeeze. That's right. Locks in there. So we'll probably have to put a bit of rubber band there to hold them two together like that. And that goes down there like that. And then obviously this floor just sits in there. So hopefully, yeah, that sits in there just like so. There we go. Going in quite well. But we'll make it go in as we go along. That goes in there, so that's all void. And that looks like that's going to be void because you put the top on. So that's a bit disappointing really, because I was hoping that we'll use that space for storage or something. I reckon that will probably fit down in time. Might just leave it as a dry fit. Let's get this out. Get this out here, and we'll get that out. So we'll go ahead and grab our non-sponsored Gorilla Glue and start gluing into place. Right, here we go. So where two bits of wood meet, so we've got the pegs on the bottom, up the side here. There we go. Across all this burnt bit here, and up the side of the peg. Side of the peg, all the way across. Don't worry, we'll get everything on top of everything. I'm sure I'm due a delivery as well tomorrow. Not sure it is more Doll's House or if it's from the other Hachette builds. Right, so now let's go ahead and glue that up. Right, so let's go ahead and glue that up nicely. So that'll go there, that'll go there. And that'll slide in. There we go. A nice tight fit. Put that there, where it's all going to be wet. There we go, nice tight fit. Now we'll put this one in, which is going to be also a tight fit. So again, look where two bits of wood are going to meet, so this burnt bit and the peg. There we go, just like so. And then we've got obviously these side bits as well, just inside that groove, inside that groove, and then that slides in there. Ooh. Let's put it down. There we go, nice tight fit there. Doesn't quite fit on there, but what we'll do what we try and do, get it to hook on and pull it in. Right. There we go. So we need to try and pull them in together. So grab our bands, a couple of clips, one there, one there. It'll pull in a moment. I'll get a bit more on. We have this on, so these grooves must go on the outside as we've tested because that fits in there nicely. So we already know about the bottom. Yep. Oh. Bottom and the peg. Right. And yes, I have actually been yeah, I have actually been to the bottom of the garden, sort things out and got bits and pieces. I will, yeah, glue up there. So we can glue in there as well. That's what's down there. So yeah, let's get all this finished off. So there we go. Right, so that goes there like that. So yeah, I've been down bottom garden, got my clamps ready for the next strain. So that goes in there like that. Nice tight squeeze. Here we go. And then what we do, try and get a bit more of a tighter squeeze on there. Like that, so that's being pulled in. Not distorted or anything, so that's good. And I like to do a little tweaking to this panel. So that's sitting there like that. Let's release that a little bit. Oh, wrong one. Release that for a minute. So that sits there like that. I think we'll just keep this as a dry fit. Cool. Let's have a look here then. Can we gently prise that over? There we go. It's going to be a real tight fit. Like I said, we'll keep it as a dry fit because it's quite a tight fit anyway. So we'll grab our bands. Put a bit more on there. too tight, I reckon. What if slack it off like that? There we go. A bit more tension on there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Come on. There we go. That's better. That's a nice tight fit. Squeezing it on there like that. That stays down like that. Right, so that should be good enough like that. Then what we'll do, we'll move on to them bits, but then we do have obviously the other pieces just there, which we'll put back in very shortly. So while we've got it put like this, we'll use wood glue and put this together. A lovely wheelbarrow. Yeah. What we'll do a quick 60-second ad break, and I'll get the base out the way, and we should be good to go. So let's go, be right back. Quick 60-second ad break, and I'll get rid of the base. So 3, 2, 1, and ad break. So while that's going like that, I can now quickly shimmy some bits around. Yeah. And get the base out the way. And we'll go ahead and do the wheelbarrow. So I'll be needing my chopping board. There we go, that'll do like that. That should hold nicely. And then we'll go ahead and get these carrots and wheelbarrow sorted out. And what's in there? Just a single pin. Where's my big one? Right, so the furniture is almost ready to go. Yep. So we yeah, so welcome back from the ad break. Thank you very much for having it. If you have had it, we are now going to be moving on to the wheelbarrow, and we're going to be putting it together. So here we go. So there we go. So 3, 2, 1, and in we come. So we're going to move on to the wheelbarrow next, and the carrots. So here comes the pieces of the wheelbarrow. Get them out like that, that out like that. That goes like that. More like it. The wheel, yeah. The back piece. There. What's that? That is, oh, that's what we've got cut. Handles. Oh no, that's the front. So that's where the wheel goes. Spin that round, and then that goes on the back. We'll do the same which way around, and then we've got the handles. Let's leave the carrots to one side. We have a pin. So having a quick look here, we do need our blade back in a moment, but we'll grab the handles. We'll put the handles in and see how things go. So we'll start gluing everything up. Feels like a cheap plastic or wood. So there's one handle glued up, and it doesn't matter which way around it goes. That goes in there. And we'll get the other handle. Get that on the go. Get a little glue up like that. Get that in there. Right, so that is that bit done. Now we want to try and get this bit sorted out, the wheel part. So we'll grab our trusty blade, only a little bit and we're only going to go straight down a little groove there, because it's away from our phone towards the chum, but we are gently cutting our way through. There we go. There's the blade. Have a little look. Yeah, it looks right. So, like I said, there's the handles in that piece, and now we want to try and glue these into there, and then we can put the wheel on. So looks like it doesn't matter which way round it goes, because it's all the same colour. Glue around the peg, and place that in that one. Push it nice and home, like so, and then we'll do the same with the other one, similar to what's done with the handles. Right, so and that goes in there, and that goes in there. Make sure it's pushed all the way home. Cotton bud. Let's get rid of the excess glue. So we've got the back of the wheelbarrow, front of the wheelbarrow, almost done. And once again we'll get the blade out so we can get the pin, and we can then put the wheel on. So let's get the pin out. Right, here we go. This is going to come out quite later, but it's actually the 17th of November at the minute, so yeah, it's going to come out a lot later, but I have already done it. So let's put a bit of glue on one side, so it gives us a little bit of lubricant for it to go through, and then we'll put it through there. Get the wheel. Won't put any glue on that part. Stick it through. And we'll get a bit more glue on the end there. Break it through, nice and tight-ish. Just try and fill that hole and that hole with some glue. Just keep it in. So there we have one wheel on the front of the wheelbarrow. Now we have to try to work out how this will go together. So round it, causing too much issues. Right, so that will go in there, and we can go from there. Hi there, Miss Magic. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just putting Winnie the Pooh's rabbits wheelbarrow together, and then I'll bring the base over in a minute, and you can see how far we've done with the base. But this is a video to be put back into the time slots because we had to move on because we had issues with a damaged part. Our little Ender's asleep. Well, my ones are at school at the minute, so yeah. Right, so we've got the sides to do. So let's keep them up in the little grooves. Yeah, Wabbit's at the minute at work and seeing family at the same time because they've gone to see her at work. She's working in one of the local outlets, which you probably call malls in your part. We call them centres. Right, let's get that in there. Like that. Right, round bit goes to the back, I think. It's quite fiddly, but we'll get there. Yeah, we'll go like that. Get that there. Slot that in there. There we go. Get another one. So we've got the curve to the back. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just getting over a few things. Yeah, it's obviously just working at the minute. Kids at school. We're playing catch up with a lot of stuff, and I'm waiting for people to get back to me. I've had to return something back to one of our contacts at Legoland because we've already got it. And they're obviously going to be receiving that soon. And we are there. Almost ready to start moving on to some other bits. Waiting for some friends to get back to me about doing a mini series with some of the gaming. I just want to catch up with everything else. Alright, so that's in there like that, that's in there like that. Oh, don't push too hard. And then we'll just have that held together like that. And then we just have this back part, which seems to go in there somehow. Look, what we'll do, we'll glue that whole shape up and we'll stick it on. Would it be easier that way? Probably be easier that way. Yeah, I think it's going to be easier that way, so we can get a bit more of a bond. Yeah, Webby actually got locked out of our Discord the other day, so she's now back in there. This Saturday we actually got a disco to go to, and then early next year we've been invited to a 1940s night. So that's going to be really good and interesting. Right, so there we go, like that, yeah. All falling apart. Let's get that back in there. Ooh. Get that in there. And we'll get that back there. Ooh. There we go. One wheelbarrow that needs to dry. There we go, one wheelbarrow just needs drying, and then we should be able to put the carrots in. So let's put that away a minute. Ooh. Get rid of our non-sponsored Gorilla Glue. There we go. And that goes in the bin. And there's our carrots, which should stack up nicely in there. So there's the carrots. All sort of identical, like a cheap plastic. We should be good to go. Right, so let's move them over there. Put that just there to dry. And I'll bring the base in. Oh, got to put that way first. Ooh, is that the one? Yes, that is the one. This, go ahead and put this away. Yeah, well, it is quite fiddly. I'm not actually just building this one. I've actually got 3 more to do at the school, because the school's got 1 for the reception and 2 for the first years. Because so it's going into 3 different classes. So I've got 3 to do at the school, and obviously 1 for Wabbit. Yeah, the one at the school I'm doing under my own conditions and everything else. So I'm doing all these little fiddly pieces first, like the furniture and everything. But when it comes to building the house itself, that is going to be done once I've got the whole complete house together. But let's go ahead and bring Pooh's basement in. And yeah, I did have these glued up, but something went wrong and they fell apart. So that is the front wall, which goes in there, which I've just got to sort out, clean up the joints. That goes in there. that go in there. So I've got it facing me the correct way. I don't normally see it, but then I've got to spin it around. Everything else that will sit in the back there. And we have this little joining ball that goes in there. So if you haven't seen the other ones, these are all sneak peeks of what's coming ahead. And we have 3 of these joists that will go in here. You can work it out just right, because these are quite fiddly and tight fitting. Oh, there we go. That's one. Got another one there. I will glue these in and get my clamps out on them. Clamp them in. Come on. But yeah. There we go. That's all there like that. That's there. Oh, get them together like that. Sometimes it's best to wait a little while with some of the issues, just have it dry, test fitted, and then go ahead and glue it at the end and get a good part together. And then that's how that bit goes. The next floor is actually over that way. Oh, over that way. I can't reach it. And that will sit on top. That's what's supposed to be 41, I think it is. You're supposed to glue all this together. And then 42 is Pooh's bit that slides in there, which we'll come to later on. But I will get all this glued together soon. Just got to clean up some of these joints and everything, and go from there. So there we go. That's how it will be in the next stream, where we'll glue all this up in one go. So yeah, it is quite light, it is quite big. So if I spin it around so you can see it properly from the front, you got Mickey Mouse's living room. This is roughly where Frozen's hallway is, and then you got Alice's kitchen just there, and then you've got other ones further up. And I will have to I've dug out my smallest clamps that I can find for this, but I do have some bigger ones which are buried further down into the shed, so I will dig them out so you can compress the whole doll's house in one go. Yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit in places and everything, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. So that's how we are sitting currently. So we're going to let that finish drying. And we'll start wrapping things up. Yeah, it's going to be quite big. I do have the dimensions somewhere, but as you can see there on the front there, we've got another floor to come, and then we've got the roof floor, or loft space, attic space and rooms and that, and then we've got everything else. So we've still got the porch area to do as well, and obviously the basement for it to sit on. But that is just the doll's house. I do have the Titanic being built as well. That I've got an issue to do tonight, which is I've lost it. Oh, here it is. Which is issue 34, and that is a lot more engine details, which is pipe work and everything else, and it's a transmission box, it looks like. And I've also got a lorry that's been built, which is an Eddie Stobart lorry, which is one of the big companies around here for the country, and it's quite an old build as well. So I'm just waiting for the next set of issues for that to come through, and I can carry on with there. But I have heard that there is issues with the next lot of builds. but that is all there. So let's go ahead and grab the links out again. So you can come join us on the Discord. You can find me on the Facebook. We have a link there for the Fiverr store. We have the Instagram, which is going quite well on a revamp. We have the main Twitch channel. As soon as we hit 200 members, we'll spin a wheel and there's a box of goodies for the person and a gift card. Someone says I don't have any gift cards. Well, here we go. Let's go there. We have a selection of gift cards for everyone, and yeah, different values, different things, and there are some more to come as well. So there they all are. So yeah, they're all raring and ready to go. They haven't been scratched off or anything, so yeah, these were like money donations from friends and family to help with the channel. So there we go. So gift cards are ready to go. The little box of goodies has a little dolly, which is the same sort of truck that we're doing of the Eddie Stobart. We've got a pocket watch of the Titanic, that's going to be in the box of goodies, and there's some other bits and pieces in the box of goodies. Oh, it is nice to see you too, Miss Rabbit. Miss Magic. Oh, I was seeing one of Rabbit's little things here as well. I don't know if you've seen already, but I did have out on the YouTube channel the complete set of Muppets from Lego. I've actually had a spare one of these, and yes, he has got it as well. It's been sent to him. He's got it, so he's got that. That's obviously on there. We've got other characters as well. It's all on the channel. We had the whole collection, and we'll be doing some more soon. I've got packet 8s there for the Ecto 1, which is just here to the side. So we've got that to go as well. So yeah, so that is going to be done at weekends when I've got time, because we've got a lot of things coming up. So there we go. So done that. So we've done that. So don't forget, we have a Twitter. So every time you hit the retweet on Twitter, you'll get a shout out on the live video. We have our family friendly YouTube channel where we do Minecraft, we do Lego games. There are some other family friendly games coming up. I'm just waiting for a reply back from Cut People, and we'll start a mini series. What else is there? Oh yeah, the YouTube adult account where you can see a Wabbit's build of the Disney's Doll's House, which unfortunately seems like Spoon's doing all the time. We've got the Titanic and we have the Eddie Stobart on there. We also have exclusive Legoland products. We have Lego Creator products and Lego City products. And there are some other ones coming as well. We've got little pumpkin patch that should have came out before this episode came out on YouTube. So there we go. So thank you very much for coming along. It has been great. And yeah, need to catch up again with a lot of people as well. Hopefully we'll get things going out. Oh, there's also coming on the channel, which is an off the cuff one. Once the delivery comes through, I've been asked to court mount some medals for a person from the Royal British Legion, and once they are here, they will be court mounted. I might do a few more court mounted ones as well. So these are replacement medals at the minute, because he had his one stolen a little while ago, so he was a bit disappointed that he couldn't attend the Remembrance Parade for it. But I do have some court mounting to do. I've got some World War II medals to do, some replacement ones, and I've also got some current conflict ones as well. So again, thank you very much for coming along, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. There we go.